happened in this game?
Man, where do we start? First half, we were getting out-rebounded 20-10. That's just not any good. Started to pick it up in the second half. Fouls down the stretch. We were going back and forth, trading baskets. They were getting in the paint on us to stop that deep penetration. But we hung in there. We gutted it out. Chaz with the big shot. I mean, man, it just shows that we're really just all in. Everyone's bought in, and we're just, this is the team that I know and love. This is the Duquesne Dukes right here.
How much was that put to the test? You guys were down 8 with 2:02 left, and you guys managed to do your Reggie Miller impression and send this game into overtime.
Well, we were down more in the GW game with 1:27 left, down 12. So we've done it before, except that we had a better outcome this time.
There were a huge number of defensive plays in this game. Libby had a couple. You had a couple in the fourth quarter. Kadri, you come with a big one for that last inbound play. Just how much more important is that, not only to make those plays, but to do them cleanly and not take on any more fouls, especially in those moments?
I mean, I think that is definitely a big reason we were able to pull this one out. We all, everyone who played brought something, especially on defense. We finally, when we figured it out, everyone was able to stop a play or get a big rebound or maybe a little tip and then someone else got a rebound. So that definitely gave us a very good chance, and then we used it with our offensive play.
After the Dayton game, we were talking about everybody hitting the floor and all those hustle plays. It seems like there were a lot of them that were just kind of jostling around. It was like you guys were almost playing soccer out there. Just balls that were rattling around. But you got to a few loose ones and they turned into big plays. Just when you're able to make those 50-50 plays that turn into plays, what kind of change does that give you as far as shifting confidence?
I think it's a lot of that comes down to energy, and then you just feel like, okay, we got this one, and then that's just an extra possession for you. You know, you got something that they could have had, and then we have one more possession than them, and even if we mess it up, then next time we won't, and it just gives you that energy.
Chas, on the 3, you went from a range of emotions from where's the foul to I think that is the biggest smile and the loudest scream you've ever let out. Just what goes through you emotionally on that shot as you're trying to help your team out and send this game into overtime to this result that you guys got?
I mean, I don't even know. I still can't even put into words. But, I mean, my teammates have all the confidence in me. And I think that's why I mean, not made the shot, but, they have that confidence in me, my coaches. So, but I just thought it was an and one because she did hit my hand.
She got fouled.
So she hit my hand. That's why I was so mad because I wanted to shoot three free throws, but then I'm like, oh, it went in. Then we should have won on the free throw, but it's okay. we went into overtime, so that's all that matters. But yeah.
1,600 points for you today too. You reached another milestone. You passed April. You passed the mentor. So just what goes through your head? I mean, you passed April, someone you really learned from freshman year. You've had ups, you've had downs, and this might be one of your biggest ups.
Thank you, first of all. I mean, yeah, I just, all credit to my teammates, my coaches, and just hard work. It really pays off in the end, coming down to the end of my career. But I mean, obviously, I can't get my shots without my teammates passing me the ball, setting screens for me. I'm not just getting open out of nowhere. But yeah, I mean, it's a blessing.
Conor, you talked about this being a team that you love to see happen. This is 3 out of 4 now since that big win against Dayton when you pretty much blew Dayton out. But Dan talked about it after that game. You mentioned that week of practice. That was the best week of practice, and that was the best performance. And the one thing he said was everything before this moment didn't matter. And it seems like there's been a shift of philosophy with this team, and it looks like that's starting to pay off. And not only as far as wins, but confidence and not getting too out of sorts when things aren't going your way.
We finally woke up and realized these teams aren't going to give us these wins. Just because we were picked to be first, it means nothing. That's all preseason stuff. It's all based off of stats and whatever. Come down to it, me versus you, us versus them. Everyone's going to come to play and give us their best. Every time, every game. So we finally woke up and said we have to take these games. They're not just going to be given to us. And everybody bought in, and we're on the same page, and we're doing great. And I'm so proud of my team. My teammates, my staff, everyone's doing so good.
Chance with the big 3-pointer in the fourth quarter. You with the big one in overtime. What's going on here?
Hey. I'm not a shooter, but crunch time, I got you. Shooter today.
Something I pointed out during the broadcast, especially with that group of 5 that was on the floor in that last minute or so of overtime, you got a lot of players that are just, that will do some of the small things, that'll tangle up inside, that'll play that defense, that'll just do, you don't want to call it dirty work, but it seems like there's a group of players, all of you guys are willing to do some of those small things, and everybody's willing to put a hand in the pot.
That's the selflessness that we have in our individuals. It's not about the stats, patting your stats, how many points I had, how many rebounds I had. It's about doing the little things, getting the tip balls, the deflections, the small things that don't show up in the stats sheets like you mentioned. Those are the little things that win the games, the 50-50 balls. Once everyone buys in and says, I'm going to do something to help my team regardless if I get the credit, then that's when you win.
For you guys looking at this, when you guys go into the overtime period with that momentum, a veteran group against a team that's at the top with what you guys have wanted to be, just how much does that momentum help you guys, that quarter and just the overtime with you 3 seniors, just having this I got this feeling and making that contagious?
Yeah, I think once Chess made that shot, I was like, yeah, we got this. Like, this is ours now. So, you know, we've played these games with each other for 4 years. Let's say 3 years, because once the big seniors left, 3 years. So we know what we're able to do, and when Jazz or anyone hits that big shot, that big of a shot, and then Conor comes out, Jazz comes out and makes the layup right away, and then Conor next possession makes that 3. Like, you're just like very confident in everything, and you just trust everyone to do their best, and it's a good feeling.
How much of the energy also comes from what they're able to present? They crashed the boards hard. They made you work for just about every single basket you guys had.
Yeah, I mean, I think our experience really carried us too. Like Kadri said, we've been in this position before many times, close games. But yeah, we had a battle, and like you said, we have a lot of girls that are willing to do the little things. And I'll point out Hallie for one, because she played a tremendous defensive game, and she's all over the place getting stops for us. And she does a lot of things that people don't really recognize.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.